Hello everyone, don't be afraid of the dark. We're in chapter 21X of the Fire Emblem 6 The Binding Blade double S rank playthrough, where we are on our last guidance chapter. We're gonna get the Dark Tome, hence the darkness. Now, can't do it alone. I'm scared of the dark actually. So, always being capable and directly emitting frantically, it's Altissimo. How's it going?
Good. I don't know what you're going for there.
They'll figure it out,
and
and you'll figure it out.
Okay.
You're smart.
Oh, okay. Probably need to listen back a couple times. All right.
What's that comment rank at? What I'm curious about.
Splendid job.
Uh-huh.
I don't remember again if that's perfect or not.
Maybe by the end we'll know. Maybe by the end we'll know.
Maybe by the end we'll know.
Uh-huh. I'm curious, actually, is experience still a concern? Because at this point, almost everyone has hit 20, right? If not everyone.
No, it was. I mean, it was never going to be a concern.
Mm-hmm.
With my insistence on getting everyone to level 20.
Uh-huh.
I don't know when I hit the requirement, but I certainly have.
It's already been. All right, fair enough. Which means you could just like do what you're doing here and just use a flyer to get close to the exit and just finish faster that way.
Yeah, and I don't have any unpromoted units other than Roy on this map, so yeah. Definitely don't need to be doing grinding. But because I can, because it would help combat rank, I'm probably gonna go ahead and do it anyway.
Oh, true. You do need to still keep that up. But are you done? Like, are all the unpromoted guys level 20 now?
No, Walt and Dorothy.
Oh yeah, of course. How could I forget? I'm so sorry to all the Dorothy and Walt fans in the comments.
And technically Fa, but I mean,
yeah.
She's gonna cap on the Manakete chapter, so it's not really worth talking about.
She sure is a special case. So yeah. I guess Walt and Dorothy are just like, oh, I sure hope she didn't forget about me. Well, you really...
Astolfo.
Oh, true.
But we're gonna have places for him to show up and steal things.
Yeah, I guess I was just kind of referring to them as like unpromoted as in units that could promote. Like Fa and Astolfo can't do that obviously, but they're still in a way unpromoted units.
Yeah.
So the usual skip for this chapter involves, I think, lighting up the final area with the torch and then using warp to get Roy plus a boss color in there, like something like Percival rescues Roy, gets danced, warps across. But you're doing some kind of half skip here, I guess.
Sort of. We're just kind of like moving some units forward and others are just taking the long route.
Right. I mean, it would be very funny if it ends up being Z-Sem Lady actually doing the long route as if they're foot units, like just forgetting that they have wings for the rest of the chapter.
No, it's the guys in the bottom right. These guys.
Oh, okay. They're going the long way. That makes sense. It's enemies in chapter like kind of annoying. It's a lot of foot units. Like with wyverns, you know, they're annoying. They're kind of strong and they have a lot of mobility, but at least they're weak to bows and air calibers, so it's not too hard to kill them even if your stats aren't very good. But here you got like snipers and heroes, and I guess generals, but they're weak to armor slayers and hammers technically. So that might be kind of annoying.
Very fast guys.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, although I mean, you're bringing your best units, so at least they can usually double the mid speed to high speed enemies. I don't know if like OJ can double heroes, but surely Sin can. Yeah, we're about to find out. Oh, no. That's awful. He's better numbers than you do. Ooh. At least he deal triple damage somehow. I don't know how that happens. That's an anomaly right there. That's odd. How'd that happen? And then the upper left is just Thea, basically. I mean, I know Saul and Roy are technically there, but Thea's the only combat unit.
Well, I think Milady and Z's are about to rejoin them.
I guess they are there, yeah.
Off these guys in the bottom left first.
True, that helps. Oof. Oh yeah, I think I found out who the Delphi shield has, or rather, who doesn't have it.
Yeah, correct.
And Saul's constantly getting silenced by some guy in the dark. We'll never know who.
We'll never know who. Never.
Yeah, I can't say I kept track of how blessed he is in the rest stat, but I know his speed is very good. So me just calling him not a combat unit earlier, he's probably going to be very insulted by that. He'll be fine. That group will be fine. No, Sin. We could have fit that to Dorothy if she were here. Oh? The Nos tanking across the river? Well, river.
Yes.
Sewer? What is this place anyway?
I don't know what this is.
I always thought of it as some kind of treasure tomb kind of place, so I don't know why there's a river in there.
I don't know either. I don't know where we even are. It's somewhere in the Shrine of Seals, I guess, but I don't know what is actually in the shrine.
Yeah. And I think, I mean, Roy promotes at the end of the chapter from something that is at that altar or whatever. But if you beat the chapter too late and you don't get this guy, you still have promoted Roy. So he still sees the same altar. So I guess they come here after it's already been emptied out of Apocalypse.
I guess so.
I guess so.
Yeah.
Very dangerous to me to just make random guesses as to the lore without checking it beforehand. I apologize.
Again, everyone in the comments dislike that.
As is their job. I guess this is like the chapter, the guidance chapter with the worst traps, or the best traps, depending on how you think about them, because, you know, you have all the other ones, you get like lava, poison tiles, you know, getting sunk into water, and here it's just, I mean, they're not even visible yet, they're not even here yet. I know if we're gonna see them. I'm assuming for your completionist challenge, you say you have to get all the chests, right? That is one of your goals. So, does that mean that the run is a failure if you don't get all the contents of the chests in your inventory?
No, because I think there's always 3 Manaketes.
Oh, okay. Right.
Which ones they are in are random or maybe deterministic or something. And actually, I don't even remember if I know. I might not know. Part of this might be not scripted. I don't even 100% remember, because I remember having some weirdness with that when I was playing.
Oh, that's very
weird. But I don't
weird.
remember if the actual recording was affected by it.
Uh-huh. You'd think if it's RNG determines that it's happened, that it's like determined when the chapter starts or something, kind of, or when you reset the chapter, something like that. Because that's how it works in Sakai, right? Where you have the tents that you gotta seize.
I haven't tried scripting that, but I also think this is similar to how the desert items are done, where it's like a separate RNG setup from whatever's controlling the rest of everything.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
because that's what I remember hearing.
Because you don't use a script for your Roy falls into a trap. The other trap. You don't use a script to plan your RNG out, right? You just brute force through a turn.
Correct.
Yeah. Roy walking into the other trap is very funny. I think they're like, I was gonna say they're 15 damage that gets subtracted by your defense, but now that I saw him take that much damage, I'm not sure anymore. Maybe I shouldn't be talking about it. Like, I could swear. No, wait, it was a fire trap, wasn't it? That was different from the one I had in mind. You get like the metal ones that are like a little chain coming out of the wall or something, or like a spear.
Yes. And then there's also the fire traps. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with this chapter. There's the chests, and then there's also just the regular traps that are just like completely inconsequential for anyone who is not level 1.
I did not remember any fire traps.
It made sense in the first guidance chapter because you had much lower level units there, but here everyone's got like 40, 50 HP.
Yeah. Fire traps. I did not remember them being in here at all. They're also like tiles I rarely visit, of course, because I usually go through the middle and that's about it.
Yeah, at this point you've got all the resources to your disposal to just skip a large portion of this chapter. And most people do, because why not?
I guess
you've got flyers and you've got warp staff.
Yeah, you got so many means to do it. The only protection is like the fog, but you can just torch staff to get rid of the fog because you're not insured for warping into the fog. I guess I don't know what the reasoning is.
I don't know.
I guess the traps are always next to the pillars or the walls that look a little differently, like the ones where next to Thea and Roy. That's how you know not to fall for them.
I guess.
Which is funny. Like, why would you make it so clearly indicated where the trap is? If you're
I don't know. This
is
such a weird chapter. I wish I understood what was going on in the design philosophy here.
I know the lore justification for the traps is not that they like don't want you to find the weapons or whatever. It's like they're not. Oh, we buried these weapons. We don't want you to ever find them. It's meant to be like a warning not to mess with the weapons because you'll cause another eternal winter to happen. I think it's the lore behind the traps being there. But,
I think that's it, yeah.
Roy's like, fuck that shit, I need them. My amount of Worm Slayers, I need these.
We're literally going to the dragons, I don't have a choice, man.
The only answer is an arms race, he says, as he proudly grabs the Durandal. Chill, Arm, chill!
We have 6 of 7 of the legendary weapons. If we don't get the good ending, that's just dumb at this point.
6, 7? Huh, interesting.
I still don't know what that shit means.
No one does. That's the fun. I just let the Gen Alpha have it at this point. I'm just like, all right, have fun with it. Have fun. Same.
I probably had my shit that my parents and you know people in my life didn't understand, my teachers, whatever. So I mean, every generation has it, but I've gotten to the point where I'm not able to understand it with the younger generation anymore. So that's just where we're at.
Lauren, that is still in range of the shaman. You were supposed to move away.
Well, She doesn't have the ability.
We're working harder on our combat rank card here, Lauren. Come on. Get with the program. Holy shit, milady. Just delete that guy,
There
will
you
you?
go. Combat rank.
Combat rank fixed, I guess. Aw. Milady got a shitty level up. I wonder how that happened. She has like 5 stats capped.
She is too broken.
Her caps are kind of awfully low. Like 23 speed is nothing. There's like some enemy classes you straight up cannot double ever.
It's kind of stupid.
Bad unit if you think about it.
Yeah, awful unit. Do not recommend. 0 out of 10. Low caps. I'm sure there are. Yeah, okay, that's not a marked tile.
Yeah,
so
okay, they fooled
fine.
me.
Yeah.
Sure showed me there.
I was gonna say there's probably some guide that you could find out there that you could make fun of or whatever that says units are based on how high or low their caps are. Not how likely they are to reach it, not, you know, what it takes to get them there, but how high or low the caps are. It says the lady's a bad unit because of cap of only 23 speed.
Are you on a quest to step into all the trap tiles?
No! I don't know where they are.
Well, Fiat does know
Rare
one more
Roy
now.
moment.
I feel like for this chapter,
you
you need like in the desert, you need a guide to figure out where all the items are. And now for this one, you need a guide to figure out how to step into all the traps. Otherwise, you're never gonna find them.
I don't care. That's not part of my completionist. It just keeps happening.
It's healing speed for Saul. Trust.
Yeah, exactly. Not that he needs it. He is the most over-leveled dude in our party.
And he still gets 5 XP per heal, no matter what he does.
True.
No matter how high level he may be. How very convenient.
Tina's staff
Yay.
for healing 1 HP, 5 XP.
It might even be 6. I didn't look very closely. Such value.
I think it's 5 for heal. I don't know what it is for Tina's staff.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if it was a little more, because Tina's like an in-between for like Iron and Steel or like E or D rank. Whenever you use like the L sword and the Gant Lance, whatever it is. I feel like,
Yeah, I don't remember.
I feel like I haven't seen Gant Lance in a while. Did you break it?
I don't know what I did with it.
Oh no.
But it might just be that it's outclassed by Killer Lance for everyone that's using lances.
That's likely. It might be less expensive, but funds has not been a concern. I think Lady Aziz lost the way. Trying to figure out where to go.
I'm just trying to remember what I'm doing.
Maybe you didn't want. Aziz is at like 9 HP. Maybe you didn't want to step into a trap with him and have him die.
That might have actually been part of it. I don't remember.
Which is dumb because like he flies. Why would he like care about a lava trap?
Yeah. Well, apparently they rest at the end of every turn.
Yeah.
Once they,
that might be the
they're
best
finished
explanation I've ever
flying.
heard.
Because see, the Pegasus is clearly standing.
True, they are on 4 legs. This is true. But the rider's still on top of them. It's kind of mean to let them rest with you on top, isn't it? Come on, dismount.
I don't know why I've taken so long. But yeah, it's basically a dismount every turn.
I blame the traps.
Except without any of the, any other penalties or anything.
Saul was 1 input away from accidentally using the Saint Staff. I'm like 99% sure he's not going to use it in this chapter. Seems like not.
He's not. I think I just wasn't sure of that when I started, and the potentiality for the Manaketes being random, I think, was in consideration as well.
Oh yeah, true. I mean, it is like the one S rank thing that doesn't kill a Manakete. Just thought I'd let you know.
Thank you!
Just in case you're listening to this in the past.
What am I doing? Why am I so slow on some of these?
Yeah.
Jeez.
I bet the order of moving these doesn't even matter, but I too have notes where I like to stick to an order just in case it does matter sometimes.
Especially because all I'm doing is moving units forward. I'm not doing any combats or anything. We're just going.
Alarm! Oof! Alright. OJ looks through his inventory, sees, oh, I have no Armor Slayer or Hammer, so I guess Silver Sword it is. You found both lava traps this turn!
Did you see the knight disappeared when the trap triggered?
Oh no, I
didn't. The one
didn't.
above him, like, it blinked out of existence briefly while the trap was triggering.
Uh-huh. Yeah. I wouldn't want to be here either if there's a lava trap going off.
Yeah, it just fades out of existence.
This is how I learned that there is healing AI and a heal physics staff in this chapter, but surely just playing it once will remind you because FE6 enemies are just like that.
Yeah, that's true.
The only time I like seeing a physics staff go off is if one of my units was going to get status otherwise, but the status staff guide has a physic too. It has mercy on me.
Yes, that's actually quite nice.
OG is currently carrying around 2 one-use weapons. I guess...
It's fine.
I know it's fine. It's just, it must be kind of annoying when you have a comment. No, stop falling in traps, dude.
See, The night blinked out of its existence again this time.
I think I saw it. I also blinked,
Okay.
so I don't know if I saw all of it.
Oh,
my
no!
God.
Oh, Larum blinked out of existence there.
Now I know why this chapter took 30 minutes.
I have to go through all these stupid animations.
Yeah,
also just being very, very dumb about wanting to actually play it. This is like the most, like the genocide run of FE6.
He's capped. He's capped. I saw him get 1 XP.
Yep.
24 magic.
He's
Did he cap
capped.
magic though? He didn't.
No, but he did cap speed.
True. And like 4 stats of 20 and higher that are not HP. You know what? That's a
This
blessed
unit
soul.
is so busted. But yeah, that's why I said that I probably didn't need to heal all the time, because I knew he was going to cap before the end of the run.
Yeah. Oh, hey, Manakete spotted. Get him. Get his ass. Oh god, Thea almost dies from these. Almost.
It's not great.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that Berserker moves, so we're good.
3,
for
4,
now.
5, 6. Yeah, because she was in range of him last turn, I think.
Yeah.
But probably with a sword even. Like, why would you be with a sword if you were going to be there?
Well,
Mm-hmm.
probably, but now that she had to take out the Manakete, small set.
Yeah, and like the other unpromoted healers are also capped, right? Like it doesn't matter which healer you use as long as you've got the XP requirement
Yeah,
filled.
the unpromoted ones are all capped.
Yeah.
I've still got like Lou and Ray and
Nime, my goat.
Nime, Cecilia, they can all do healing.
Mm-hmm. I bet Nime with Apocalypse still has more magic than Sol Copium.
Probably.
Not since she can use Apocalypse because someone didn't level up her Dark rank, but she can totally
No, we're
do it.
using Ray.
True. He has S rank Dark. I don't know if he has 20 magic. I remember him being pretty blessed at this point. Or just really high
I
level.
always end up with good Rays.
Uh-huh.
Like he mediocre unit, but I just always end up getting enough speed on him to make him actually able to double things, and it's a lot of fun. I don't know. I just like dark magic units.
True. Please don't be a trap. Okay, thank you. Alright, every now and then you see an isolated enemy, and it's like, okay, it's sinning time. We can use our 2 range here without getting punished in a combat rank.
Yup.
No, Larum, that's a trap there! Oh my god.
Free healing.
At this point, I think I have enough faith in you that you know that there's a trap there, versus like, if I want to move full move after this, and I only have 1 more mother unit here, this is the only way that Larum will ever be able to like dance someone relevant.
Honestly, I probably forgot there was a trap there, and it was just like, it doesn't really matter if I actually get hit by anything or not.
Nah. Still have faith, still have faith.
Okay, alright, I'll let you do that.
Yeah, so I guess one thing you could do here if you wanted to is like move Sin back, pick up Lou, dance, and then go more forward, right?
Yeah, that is an option. I still have to open these chests though, so
True.
most of my dudes need to be around here and ready to attack a potential Manakete.
True.
Although we've already seen 2 out of 3.
Oh, was there one in the chest that Roy opened as well? Oh,
Yeah,
I guess
there
it got
was another
deleted.
Maltet usage.
Oh, okay, nice. That is true. So there will only ever be 1 Manakete. What about the chests in the middle then? Do they not ever have Manaketes?
Well, I mean, that might be where the Manakete is.
Yeah.
I don't remember, and I don't know when I'm playing the chapter.
I love the idea of the enemies playing some kind of like Monty Hall problem on Roy. It's like, hey, we're hiding 3 Manaketes in chests. You just found an
Let's see
elixir, so you know it's not. This one has an elixir. Do you want to change your option, Roy? Do you want to change your
And
choice?
somehow your numbers go from 50-50 to 2 at 3 or whatever it was. Or 1/3 to 2 at 50-50,
Yeah.
I don't remember. I don't understand that problem, and apparently most mathematicians don't either.
Uh-huh. I mean, I wanted to say I understand it, but now that I know that smarter people than me don't understand it, maybe I should, you know, not eat my words for the second time this chapter.
Either way, I don't trust that either of us are well educated enough to try to explain it on stream right now.
Same. I would have to do it off the top of my head. I mean, I kind of get why it could be true, but it still makes little sense.
Yeah, exactly. That's kind of where I'm at.
But it would be very cool if Roy could find a car in these chests and suddenly get 8 move. I would like that.
That'd be nice. That'd be nice. Give Roy a car. Hashtag give Roy a car.
Get in, losers. We're going Smash Brothers or whatever that picture was. Oh, killing a guy through the wall. Interesting. I wonder if that guy will
I
attack.
don't remember if he moves or not. Yeah,
That's the annoying part of...
but we're about to find out.
Yeah, it's an annoying part of FE6 and like most GBA FEs. All GBA FEs, like, oh, I totally moved, this boss on the throne says. There's one notorious boss in FE7, the Pascal from Crazed Beast, the paladin guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he moves off the gate all the time. So one time when I
And
was...
he's got so much move.
Yeah,
that
he
some
covers the
people don't
entire
know that you're
freaking
in
map.
range. Yeah.
And
Yeah, I mean that's what happened to me when I accidentally had Rebecca in range, but she survived with 1 HP.
right. One time I did a race with Raisins where we were allowed to like make changes to the game beforehand without telling each other what the changes were. And the change I made is that he doesn't move anymore. Usually the trick to beating that chapter fast is baiting him off the throne and then seize it. And then
Sure.
he ran up to it and then Pascal didn't move. So he had to fight all the Cavaliers manually.
That's pretty funny.
Okay, looks like the right druid moves. Another right druid. And that sniper surely had either as group AI or 2-move AI because he just moved out of nowhere. Oh,
Yeah.
another elixir. No Manaketes here.
Right. No Manaketes here.
Mm-hmm. So looks like Ray's gonna change his guess to one of the chests in the middle.
And by that point, we'll have like reconvened with more units available to deal with the problem.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I used chest keys for all these chests. You didn't bring a single thief.
No, yeah, I didn't need to.
Uh-huh.
And I had a bunch of chest keys because I bought extra ones at some point previously. And I've been stealing everything I see, so...
Good support, by the way. Ray! That's all you got in. Oh my god, they're so bulky, these enemies. I was like, maybe this shaman will be an opportunity for OJ to break one of these damn one-use weapons that keep giving me, like... I don't want to say OCD, because it's not quite OCD. But like, oh, please break it. Get out of it inventory. Make space for something new, you know? It just doesn't do it because it's a 37 HP shaman or something like that.
Right. Like, when am I going to find a chance to use this appropriately?
Yeah.
Not here.
The answer's probably no. Okay, so Sin is in range of 2 enemies at like 15
and
HP.
He's got 10 HP.
10 HP, yes. And Saul said no. I'm using my heal today.
Yes, correct.
Good luck with dodging, Sin. You got this.
Have fun. Good luck. I mean, it is a Nomad Trooper, some of the dodgiest enemies.
True.
Or dodgiest unit types.
I was gonna say, I don't think Sin is an enemy, but maybe Saul disagrees. No. One lethal dodge.
Okay, 43 hit is still larger than expected.
Oh, all right.
And then he
all right.
attacking.
I was gonna do a counting joke with this 2 lethal dodge. And then the other guy just didn't go for lethal. Always funny when that happens.
Yeah, it's great.
Love it.
So I think that was Lou in Ray's B support, by the way.
Oh yeah, that's the one we talked about. He got healed, but he still didn't have enough HP to attack the druid.
Nope.
It's exactly one KO'd. Ray, get in here. I need another heal. Need healing. Please
There
heal.
we go.
They do so much damage.
And then we just crit anyway, so
Yeah.
whatever. But I didn't. I think I think the Manaketes are like screwing up the RNG slightly. Although that doesn't make sense as to why I'd want to risk that 10 HP hit instead of using the Saint Staff. So maybe it was scripted. I'm not sure.
It's a canon event. He was always surviving. Somehow. Yeah, I don't know. Why would you need a secondary RNG just for that? That seems so strange to me. But then again, they did it for the desert.
I'm pretty sure it has one, but I don't remember if I was able to take advantage of this or not. I also think that for some reason the Manaketes are like limited to only a couple of configurations of which ones are in which chests. And so it's possible that I just lucked out and got the same configuration I had taken notes for. But I don't. Again, this is old, and I don't remember. Although I'm pretty sure someone will tell me in the comments, and I know I have a friend who I know will tell me this how it works because he was the one who told me about how it worked the first time.
I was a little excited because Zeus was in range of the druid with an exactly 2 use javelin, but then he didn't move. F. Can never have anything fun here. Surely that hero will move though. Kind of a lethal area.
Yeah.
Kind of. Except when you kill like half the enemies through the wall, then it really isn't anymore. Alright, watch out for the traps in. Oh no! Oof!
He dodged. He dodged it.
Nah,
you can dodge the spike coming out of the wall, but not the fire pit.
Nah, come on. It was 0 damage. Look. 0 damage. No damage. You're not fooling me.
Yeah.
Right. I think they are 15 base damage minus your defense.
So
watch out.
15 plus defense, okay.
Yeah. Either that or it's 10, because like 15 does sound like quite a bit for Sin, but what do I know?
Yeah.
It's pretty low. It's pretty funny to me that like you had those lava tiles at the beginning of the game that did like 10 damage regardless of your defense, and these are just weaker than that basically. Because like who has less than 5 defense at this point? Come on. All right, Larm is here. Let's go.
Yeah, she has the chest keys.
Oh. You know, it is usually very convenient. Oh, nice job, OJ. You found like the 5th trap this chapter.
Yeah.
It is like probably the
Roy
worst
has-
spot to put your stuff. Oh, never mind. He does not. Wait, did he just?
Oh, okay. What?
He
I
traded them
don't know
away.
what I just saw. Never mind.
This is C-
I'm
trade-
full of crap.
Laram, hold these. It's like, you're on a chest. What are you doing? So confused.
Maybe I'm just preparing for when more units are actually available to attack on player face.
I get it, because like dancers always have inventory space for chest keys, but they're also one of the harder units to get to a place where they want to use the chest key. You know, rather use them with someone else that is not able of giving anyone else a free turn.
Well, we don't really need to do much, like, free turns here, because we've got a lot of, like, battle-ready units, and it's not like most of them need to go up towards the throne, either.
Yeah.
So.
True. So Laram just gets it. I think she could have danced Roy, but he still would be able to seize this turn.
Yeah. And so we're just gonna have Laram, open the chest the next turn, so.
Yeah. I guess you can, like, have one boss killer park in front of the boss and the other two rescue up Roy? Question mark? So that he can be in range?
Or not!
Or not, yeah, or just not do it, you know. It's not like there's a turn limit for this chapter. Wow,
I mean, she would stay away.
yeah, you really think you're better than wyverns? Come on, get with it.
Alright, so we know
Hey, you found one.
Yeah.
Goodbye. Every playthrough, I'm like, oh, I don't want to use 4 blades for this. I'll just try to not use it. And you're like, open a optional chest that I know has a Manakete and kill it.
Hey, we haven't used very many of the legendary weapons, and
true.
we're not going to be because don't have a whole lot of Manaketes left before the Manakete chapter where you're supposed to use them.
I feel like you literally never use them outside of like wyvern lords and Manaketes. Like if it's not triple effective, you just don't use it.
Randalls, and that's like about it.
Yeah. Not a whole lot. Okay, we're really leaving it to Thea, huh?
I don't know if I had a specific reason why I wanted her to do this, but here we are.
Here we are.
Maybe she had like the
Another
best
turn.
hit or the best dodge or something against them, or I don't know, because he's got Nosferatu, so if he hits, that happens.
Yeah, that's really annoying. And it doesn't really help to attack him more often because he just keeps doing it.
Yeah, that's part of the problem.
Maybe Sin is accurate enough. Stupid FE6 thrones. It's always the FE6 thrones causing these problems. I guess this is Wagner's revenge. Like you had such an easy time against Wagner, you gotta compensate your luck a little bit.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, nice one.
Oh, there we go.
Darkness.
Darkness.
Imprisoning me. All that I see. Oh, strength. Still going with the damn.
She's great. I love her.
She's great. I'm gonna remember that next time I see one that is more average. Like, oh, she can be good. She can be good. Potential woman.
She can. Like I said, I didn't manipulate level ups. I just hoped.
And then picked the best ones, aka not Shanna.
That's true. Yeah.
That's unusual. Yes, it is unusual. The traps.
There
Yeah, there you
always
go.
seem to be traps.
That's the
You
lore.
just noticed. You ate 7 times to notice. 7 times to notice that.
OJ demonstrated all the traps to him.
I see.
This must be the binding blade. Oh my god. Roll the title credits. Here he comes.
And I can't skip any of these cutscenes,
Mhm.
as anyone who's played this has probably expressed annoyance about. So, we just have to sit through this while we wait for Roy to promote.
I mean, I feel like this reminded me that I can use what are these images as a meme reaction. I think that's pretty important. Like everyone has like this gave Roy further shock, but that's an underrated quote.
Yeah.
I think. What are these images? The binding
What are they-
blade. Here he
I thought
goes. I don't remember how good or bad your Roy is. I don't think he was like very
I think
different
he's
one way or the
pretty
other.
average.
Yeah,
The Binding Blade does a lot of work,
Mhm.
but Roy himself is still pretty average, I think.
makes every Roy above average. Okay, that doesn't
13th.
look very good, and it's probably right around his averages.
Yeah.
But hey, like 18 might weapon that gives +5 defense res. It'll do, right? It'll do.
Yep.
Bless
That'll
you.
be big.
And bless the ending.
Thank you.
Chapter 21X. Next
Next
time.
time.
Yay, we're gonna fight
Yay.
Zephiel.
It's the end of the run! Or is it?
Or is it? Ooh, the tension-filled room right now. Ooh. We definitely didn't talk about this introduction at all. No.
Oh.
I look forward to seeing who gets the Zephiel kill because he gives no experience. Lamau, Lamau.
True. I don't know if I remember that. We will see.
We will see. Give it to Saul, and we'll never know.
True.
See you next time.
Bye.